managed to get the kill on 9, though. Going pretty far in, but now he's got himself the Walrus Kick, which is going to be very, very scary.
Yeah, one more good tool in his arsenal, so he can blink in, catch someone. He has 2 BKB piercing tools as well.
Taking, maybe a little bit too greedy there, friend.
Beat you like a drum.
The second dunk of the game here. Collapse. You'd ideally want him to get a lot of dunks in this game too, because you're playing as a lifestealer, and his physical damage is very high. He also has that Desolator, so it's already minus armor to deal with. So he wants to get these kills as frequently as possible. But Tundra are just playing at a faster pace and more controlled, it feels like.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Picked up now. Nice.
It was spotted though. They saw him moving towards mid, so they have awareness that he's in the area.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
For now, the timing they're waiting for is just Moxxi finishing up the BKB as well. They do have the Hex on Invoker, but I think they're a little bit intimidated by Tundra and their team fights right now. They've done so many Infest bombs, and I think we're gonna see another one. Look at them. They're grouping up on the map. There we go.
Yep, there
Infest
we go.
in the Tusk.
Teleport down to the bottom lane. See, find. He's got a shiny new Agdam Scepter on 9. Love to use it. Ooh.
Shadow.
Like Shadow. To be happy with a quick kill there.
I like how they weren't
Now
sure.
running away. The blink forward though from 33. It's the War Stomp off. Lots of these hits. Does get the dispose with the snowball coming in hot. 9 gets himself a double kill. 6-1 and 9 on this Tusk. He is absolutely terrifying, even if he is very fluffy.
Yeah, they weren't even sure if they wanted to jump the SD at first. They waited a few seconds after he walked into vision. Like, really? Is an SD all we're gonna get? But they do get a bonus kill as well, the Moxxi afterwards. And this game, Doom is getting so humongous, by the way. He has Octarine ready, along with his Midas Blink BKB.
Got it.
Radiant are scanned.
Taking is revealing several there. A little bit of an arrow lands over onto Yathro. Collapso, right nearby Toronto, Tokyo, also prepared with the tornado if needed.
They're just not ready though. Team Spirit, they need time. They're trying to hold on and get more time in this game because they need BKB on Axe, they need BKB on Moxxi, and Tundra are just not letting them slow down.
I mean, I guess that's the advantage, right? When you see a draft that's been played so many times before, is you really have a good understanding of what their timings are going to be, what items they want to get, and they're going to start being active. And I guess, you know, with Tundra, the way that they kind of are playing is just, all right, well, we know that they want these items, this timing, we're just not going to let them get to them.
Yeah, that's pretty accurate. They know the timings of Spirit's draft. These are pretty, you know, common heroes they play against a lot, at least the Moxxi and the Shadow Fiend, and they understand it very well. But they also know their own draft so well.
Oh, all right.
No.
Casual hit and run in the bottom lane.
Yeah, I mean, Portugal was trying to D-ward, the ward that killed him last time, but unfortunately he's just gonna die to it the same way one more time. The same technique right there.
They know he can't resist it. He needs to go for those wards.
Oh, he has the Psychic Headband on Tusk as well. This is a fantastic item to have. You see him even queuing up the Ether Lens next for an Octarine. Cast range is very good because when you're in Snowball, you can still kick people. So he can blink in Snowball and then kick someone out. And that allows you to, you know, roll after them and get to safety. We might see him do that this game.
Dire's middle tower is under
High skill best player would not be surprised to see that. Sunstrike does come in. They know that they're in the pit. Smoke outside. They'll even go again. They'll use that freezing field to ensure that this Roche a little bit faster. Have to be careful. Collapse is wandering over, but he's just too late.
Radiant's bottom
Oh, this shard as well for Lifestealer. Very good tool to keep catching people. Didn't buy it for himself yet, so now he has Aegis and Shard in hand.
Radiant's bottom
The cast range on that is pretty fantastic.
These are coming in at the bottom lane, 33. Oh, he seems to find Mira. Sidesteps the tornado, no problem. Bit of the rebound. Nine's still chasing after them. Has to blink a couple seconds. Needs to close the gap. But Poshka is going to end up being the one who gets left behind here. And they don't quite manage to get the kill on Mira or that interruption of the TP. Well, bottom lane, Toronto Tokyo, he's got some nice items. Like, he's got the Scythe of Ice, but they just aren't able to take good engagements. It feels like Nine just running at them constantly.
Yeah, Nine is definitely dominating this game, but he's doing it on the back of, you know, Skeeter infesting him as well. The two of them are really playing together and utilizing the strength of their heroes. So Tundra are just hitting the right timing here.
Sox are already getting a bunch of those kills. Mira does end up getting doomed. 33 is chasing around here in the tree line. Do manage to go. They get the Moonlight Shadow. Still trying to find Mira. They will get the denial off, but Nine there finding the opening. He's found his target. The arrow will connect over onto Yatoro. Skeeter just ripping through Yatoro. Now Toronto Tokyo left behind. Oh my god. Now Collapse. He goes for the call. He's getting a couple spins. It's not going to be enough. That's yet another kill. And they're diving really far here from Aposhka. I don't know about this one, guys. Yeah, they want it, though. They'll chase all the way over. Team wipe of Team Spirit as they dive all the way to the tier 4s to achieve it.
Get some taxi out there on Lifestealer. I honestly wouldn't be surprised to see Spirit calling this soon. They're a team that, you know, they seem to, in a best of two, recognize when the game is beyond saving, and this is starting to look like it. They're still hoping that they can turn this around. They feel like they have tools that haven't come to fruition. This Hex on Invoker, we saw it used there, but they're always just in an unfavorable initiation because of Tusk or Doom jumping them.
Maybe we've got Doom right now. Doom's over on the bottom lane.
Dire's top barracks are under attack.
He has to travel and he can come back.
Stuff up until a couple seconds, but damage has already been done. They still have Aegis on Skeeter. Like, they have so much time to do whatever they like here. The tower is still standing, so that's going to be the next objective.
The only way I see them turning this is by a big play with Meteor from Invoker with Axe Call. Like, that has to happen. Maybe an SF ulti to follow up even. They need so much damage to bring down the Doom, Tusk, or Lifestealer. All of them are very, very tanky at this stage.
The items on this Lifestealer. Full Assault, Cuirass, Skull Basher, 20 charges on the Desolator, Armlet, Heaven's Halberd in the backpack right now.
Shadows take us.
Yeah, it's a tall order to try and bring him down. And Tundra, I think they recognize they're so far ahead and so strong, they're just gonna keep going as 5. The only way to lose this is by randomly getting picked off on their core heroes multiple times even. And they're not giving a single chance for that to happen as they move in unison towards bottom tier 2.
Dagger on even better positioning, better locations if needed.
Everybody on Spirit are just baiting behind the SF. They're trying to, you know, present SF as a possible jump, and then 3 heroes behind him ready to counter gank.
I mean, the thing that's scary about it is the fact that Nine can just get in there, get the kick off. Now again, like this, just like that. They just love the push instantly. They kick back over onto Mira. Alright, Collapso in a nice position here, but again, they didn't quite finish him off as they get Doom off over on the back lines here. Yatoro, he's caught the BKB, but they'll end up losing Toronto Tokyo. Mira running for his life. Skeeter is getting hit here by Yatoro, but it feels like it doesn't do much of anything. Use the open wounds for his back line, trying to drag them into the fountain. Perhaps they go a bit too far, but they get the kick off. Will be able to go and just buy enough time, and there it is. There's the GG call. Tundra looking so incredibly dominant in this game number 1.
Yeah, this was the most one-sided game I've seen with Team Spirits getting destroyed here by Tundra. Like, maybe not the most one-sided game I've seen, but the most one-sided game against Team Spirit. Kind of need to shove out the lanes. How do you shove out lanes when the illusions just kill all your creeps all the time?
So apparently this bug is based off of the Lotus War.
Yeah, it is.
It is just... figured it was something with that reaction. Although Toronto Tokyo seeing this big snowball is going to get Walrus punched up, and there's a tree volley, but 9 rolling on through as they use the Ravage onto the backline, catching over multiple 3 heroes. Is getting punched away by Sax. Samir also going to fall. They still have not managed to get the kill over on 9 as Toronto Tokyo now looking like he's just absolutely on his own island. They did not have collapse around for this fight. They will buy back on the Jakiro, but that is
Have
one of the
refresher on collapse, but
few buybacks that they have.
and no Faces Void, they're missing damage right now. Even if they do go in with a refresher, I don't think they can kill anything, so they're just gonna have to use the glyph to try and delay this. I can't believe it was zoned out there. The only hope they have is Chrono and Mars combining a little bit. Beautiful catch though by 33. He got 3-man Ravage, followed up with a 3-man Tendrils of the Deep.
KB from collapse.
Oh, the Lotus Orb Snowball. Snowballs everywhere.
Yep. Again. Alright, this is gonna go for the... Oh, Skeeter though in position with the Song of the Siren. They're just gonna wait around collapse patiently. It's gonna BKB and run out. We talked about he had the refresh, but while this is going on, 33 just smacking the buildings down. He doesn't care. He is just up front and center. Knows that they just don't have enough damage unless they focus him down solely and no one else participates.
Yeah, he's just going towards top lane as well, but I wouldn't be too surprised to see if Tundra just reset here and try and get some more mana back, as he's really low mana on Tide, and they don't have Ravage available, so they're just gonna try and wait a little bit before they go high ground again. They're pinging out Roche. Roche can spawn in 1 minute from now.
Radiant are scanning.
Loaded to the
Each stick is completed now for Naga. Man, Skeeter has died once this entire game. He is playing such a good game here.
Look at Skeeter CS, minute 37 is what we're at right now. He has 650 CS. That's quite a few CS per minute that he's rocking here.
Getting my prediction right from the start of the game. Let's go. We'll probably see a fix for that fairly soon after this game.
Yeah, hopefully. I mean, this is... We're
TI game.
memeing about it a little bit, but it's honestly so obnoxious to play against, or even play. I mean, it's a big buff for 9. He's happy because he doesn't need to see himself, but
No.
if you're on the side of Team Spirit here, they can't see when he's using his abilities. You can't see the Walrus Punch, even though you generally don't really rely heavily on a visual aid for that. He can't punch when he gets close to you. But even so, it's a very frustrating thing to not be able to see the hero, or anyone standing under his hero.
Yeah, I think that's the bigger issue, I think.
Yeah, please Valve, get on it and fix this one, because this it's been in the game for a while, and it honestly is so terrorizing when it happens.
Engage the wonderful Jeff Hill and see if he can figure out exactly what the interaction is.
Yeah,
All right,
feels
full
like
heart on Tide Hunter, full Satanic on 9. Have all the items.
yeah, Thunder are starting to look very ready. 30,000 gold lead here. They're going up on
Debating.
the triangle.
And they have the they are successful with the bait.
Staying very cute.
I do really like that line of Owen and Fog. Does the snowball still show if you're smoked?
Oh no, you can't see it in Fog War. As far as I
I
remember.
wasn't sure how busted this was. Oh, the BKB immediately coming out from Faceless Wide. And again, Tide Hunter's just too tanky. He's got a heart. This guy's got 4k health. Snowball is just kind of rolling around here. Not really actually the snowball.
Not actually chasing anyone, yeah, it's just him walking around. Yeah, that's the issue. He can blink in on Tide like that, and they double BKB react, which is great, but they don't get anything for it. Like, you don't get caught by a Ravage, but you didn't use Ravage. So now you just wasted your BKBs, and it's a great spot for Tundra to either push the advantage even more. Oh, we see Yatoro.
Do see Yatoro. They know he doesn't have a BKB. Throw out the silence. Sox to follow up the punches. There will clean up Yatoro. They do have buyback. They have 77 seconds, or they can use buyback, although they just jump right into the base. They just punched Maposhka out of the game. Good God. And they still have the Ravage online here. So if they decide that they want to close the gap, they have to fight into it. Very scary, especially since they used those BKBs earlier. Buyback on Mapochka. They're still holding on to the buyback on Faceless Void. Doesn't have the BKB for another 24 seconds, but does have the Chronosphere if he wants to use it.
Collapse has to look for the angle. He has to try and get like on the back line. Not Tidehunter, anyone but Tidehunter.
They're not presenting themselves in a manner that he can get through this wall of Tide, though.
Damage from Tiny, but it's not enough against the Tide.
Radiant's top tower is
Nine
under
trying to
attack.
find this angle, also kind of standing off to the side.
Radiant's top tower is
The Raps, gonna be Megas. Pronto Tokyo finally decides, alright, we're gonna go see how far we can get, but there it is. There's the Ravage over on support. They do have the BKB. The punch, though, immediately just deleting Mapochka. And now Saksa with the Unleashed punches Mira, finishes off Collapse. And Toronto Tokyo, he's stuck in the corner. The Chronosphere does come out from Yatoro, and they're doing a lot of damage over to 9, but still, it's looking a little bit hairy here because they are gonna be able to follow up, turn their attention to Yatoro. They'll kill him. He bought back. The GG gets called. Tundra have just taken down Spirit with a slightly unorthodox draft.
Radiant's middle tower.
Yeah,
is under
it's
attack.
a very Tundra-esque draft, but they beat Team Spirit 2-0 here. Very impressive. I mean, Tundra are looking in fantastic form for this TI overall.